Welcome and thank you for choosing this course. In this video, I'll be taking you how to navigate through your course successfully. By reaching into this window, you have successfully logged into your LMS. Now the window here has two sections or parts to it. The left side of the window has all the menu items and also lists the courses that you have enrolled for. Clicking one of the courses on this side will display its content on the right side of the window. There is this three menu icon here. Clicking this one here will allow you to have more room for the course content right there on your window. If you click back on it again, then you have access to the menu items on the left side of the window. On the very topmost part of this window is the course code and the course name that you have enrolled for. If we go down a little bit further, we have there week 0 orientation. Now your courses will always be designed into either 10 weeks or 20 weeks like this one here. 20 weeks. In the orientation area, this is where you get familiar with the course, get to know who is facilitating the course. But just below that is again the name of the course and some other details. But before we touch on those details, let's do a quick scan on the whole course content. Like I mentioned previously, it starts with week 0, that is the orientation. And since this is a 10 weeks course, that means it is a semester course. It is arranged into 10 weeks, where week 1 starts with the topics that is contained within the course itself. Now you may find some of the weeks are combined together, like week 1 and 2 or week 2 and 3. That depends on the number of topics or units that you are supposed to learn in that course. Now, for example, in this one here, as you can see, week 1 has a course, has a topic, sorry. And then we have week 2 and 3. And then we have week 4. We have week 5 and 6. We have week 7 and 8. Week 9. And then we have week 10. Now in week 10 here, you'll be having a revision forum. And in this revision forum, this is where you can post in some questions to your fellow students. And if someone has an answer, they will respond back to you. The facilitator will also be available. Suppose there's a question that none of you can find an answer to, then through this revision forum, the facilitator will come in and simply answer to any of those. At the end of the course, you'll be expected to take a course survey and just to give us your take on the whole course. We'll also be expecting a feedback on the whole course in this week 10, just to tell us how we can improve the course and make it much better. Now let us go back to the orientation and see the different parts of the orientation. Now the orientation here, this is again where you'll find the course name, the NQF level of the course, the credit, how long the course is going to run. Is it a semester course or is it a year course running for 20 weeks or at most 22 weeks? In the orientation here is where you'll find the welcome. The welcome here contains the facilitator who will be facilitating the course, or in other words, the lecturer who will be responsible for conducting the course online. The course description contains the description about the course. We highly advise that you go through the course description just to get familiar with the course content. Below the course description, we have the outcomes of learning. which may differ depending on the course that you have enrolled for. We again highly advise here that you go through the outcomes of learning one by one and get to know more about what you are about to learn. There will be a course outline in each course. By clicking on this folder, you will find there's a course outline in there that you'll be able to download. This course outline will be placed here in two formats, either in PDF format or Microsoft Word document format. Should you want to know more about the benefits of this course that is contained in this link here, just click on this link and you'll be able to read through the benefits of this course. How do you intend to benefit from this course? And later on, if you want to just get to know how to get started with the course, that you can get more detailed instruction on this link here. The self-introduction by the students. We highly expect each one of you to introduce himself or herself. Tell us about you, what you do, what you expect from this course. And allow me to remind you that your contribution in this self-introduction is very important because it is what will unlock for you the first week of the course here. It is expected of you to click on this forum here. Once you have clicked on it, you can actually introduce yourself. By adding a new discussion topic like that. And here you can simply just type in your name and then in the message area tell us more about you or a little about you. After that, post to the forum. Now, it is also expected that you respond to at least one of your fellow students. Once again, it is very important to self-introduce yourself in this self-introduction forum so that you'll be able to move into the week one. Failure to do that, you may find that as you move now to week one, or you will find that it is looking like this. It will be telling you restricted, unless you may have participated either in the self-introduction forum or you should have passed a quiz in the previous week. We'll see that for later. Now, after you've introduced yourself, you'll be moving into week one. Now, week one starts there with the topic to be discussed in week one, and the topic is introduced, just a brief introduction into the topic. The learning objectives follows, and then the notes comes next. These notes are downloadable, and in some instances, you can just read these notes right here on the LMS, like in this case for here. If I click on this, it should be able to open for me the notes section where I can read the notes right here on the LMS, as you can see this way. And in some cases, all you'll do, you click on the notes and you'll be able to download it. Now, in each week, there is going to be a video that talks or describes a little or more about the topic discussed in that week. It is advised that you watch the video and understand on the topic that is being discussed in that week. There will also be a forum discussion in each week, and this forum discussion, the dates and the times will be announced by your lecturer. Once again, it is also expected that you participate in the forums, failure to which may actually prevent you from accessing other part of the course of activities or just moving on further with the course. There will be activities, tests and quizzes in each week. This, it is expected of you to complete the activities and A pass mark will be set accordingly by your facilitator or the lecturer. The week will be concluded with a summary, and a references will also be there just to let you read more on other sources that is related to the topic discussed in this week. Thank you for listening, and all the best.